EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. Minshew going to open up with a throw. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Minshew out of the pistol here. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Right back to Kelce again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd down and 3.
15. Yellow.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play.
On Sunday.
Here's Mahomes. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
First and 10. And in motion is Brown. On first down, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Yellow. 43.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third down.
19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one, take it in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
Kansas City. Harrison Butker.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
And the Patriots.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are through one. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll go play action with May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Throwing is May. Exiting the pocket right. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
5-yard gain on the play.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Torpedo.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's May. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
19 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another Kansas City
A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 24 on that one. First down, KC.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
57, 57.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Good for a Kansas City
A pickup of
Chiefs.
10, and it's going to set up
First
1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
15. Yellow. 180.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown.
And what a
Chiefs.
fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. And Butker on for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Chiefs 14, Patriots 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Crazy. Crazy.
To throw on 1st down is May. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Yellow. Color. Come back.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Kelce. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
57 color. 57 color.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 40. Come on, 80. Hey, 15, 15, 15. My side.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here goes throw. What's that?
New England going to take their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Crazy, crazy. Lady, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
I go, little lady. Listen.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for
Very
Kansas City.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Here we go, boys. Lady, what's...
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Inside the 30. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right side.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Yellow. Right side.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line. 57. Right side.
Mahomes back. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving outside the pocket. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
I've got blue way. 57. Right side.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he will score! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And this time they stopped him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Hey, what's that? Right here, right here.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Brought down by Jalen Watson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. On play action, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
30-yard line.
Go, Peter. Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
That is brought in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
The Patriots, first down. First down and goal to go.
That is caught, and he's in. Kayshon Boutte, touchdown Patriots.
Patriots.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Patriots 20. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Where's it?
Mahomes on first down. Rolling right. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Yellow. Or go on.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs,
Hey,
first
43.
down.
Yellow. 15.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Patriots' 44-yard line.
Attack it. On, Eddie. Hey, 57.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. A short one caught by Kelsey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Headed left, buying time. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Mahomes. And he will score again. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
That's complete to Diggs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here goes it. Hey, what's that?
They'll go play action with May. That complete to Henderson. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some